Hello, welcome back to Bolt Action CP. Today we're doing another Spectre operations battle report. This is actually going to be a mini campaign consisting of 2 missions. So we'll go over the first mission first. It's called Operation Midnight. Detachment of Task Force Operators, Task Force Baker, has been tasked with rescuing a wealthy Arab Sheikh, codename Objective Midnight, who has been captured by local insurgents, is being held for ransom. Objective Midnight is in possession of vital intelligence and was en route to a meeting with U.S. intelligence when his convoy was ambushed. The insurgents are unaware of this and are simply using him to get ransom money. They do not expect a rescue mission. Objective Midnight is being held in a rough part of town by a small force of local militia with more militia nearby. Objective Midnight's location has been provided by local informants. Task Force Baker will infiltrate the target building and secure Objective Midnight. Task Force Baker will then move the Objective Midnight to the extraction point. Victory conditions. So Task Force Baker infiltrate the target building, which is here, and secure Objective Midnight. Get Objective Midnight to the extraction point alive. Do not lose any operators. Terrorists victory conditions. Protect Objective Midnight from the operators and kill half of Task Force Baker. So Task Force Baker, six operators. I got a commander there with the blue base. He's got a carbine. We got 1 LMG, 1 SMG, a guy with the shotgun, and a carbine, and a breaching charge, and a breaching kit, and then 2 carbines, 1 with an underbarrel grenade launcher. And these guys are kitted out as usual. Personal comms, night vision, body armor, personal medkits, red dot, laser, frag, smoke and stun grenades, suppressors, except LMG and shotgun, subsonic rounds for the carbines and SMGs, breaching charge, trauma kit, and the stim pack. The terrorists is kind of a small force because it's supposed to be a quick snatch and grab mission. We got 2 squads of 5, assault rifles, 1 LMG. We got our force commander there. He has red dot and assault rifle. The purple bases are the squad leaders. They have a frag grenade. Got the heavy machine gun. And a squad of reinforcements that could arrive during the game. Conditions, clear and nighttime. Task Force Baker will start alert. Terrorists will start unalert except for the heavy machine gun. Task Force Baker will have the initiative, and the duration is until one side achieves their objectives. So deployment, Task Force Baker will start on one of these table edges. The terrorist will start in the building, and the machine gun can be deployed anywhere in the compound. The reinforcements will arrive by truck on the road. Reinforcements can be called in by the commander. He's got long range comms, so he can call in the truck. He has to pass a command test to do that. So assuming he survives and can pass that test, he can call in the reinforcements, and they will arrive D3 turns after he calls them in. So I'll be doing the terrorist today, and Andre's gonna try to operate. And that's about it for this mission, and this mission will tie in directly with the next mission we're going to do right after this. So Andre will go ahead and mark his map with the exfil point, and he can show you that, and then I'm going to deploy, and then we'll get started.
So my plan is going to be see how stealthy I can be. So we're actually going to come in, and I'm going to break into 2 groups of 2 to take each building. So I'm going to have take out the machine gun, hopefully hand to hand, not even firing a suppressed shot, and then stick our head. So my plan is going to be to try and come in as stealthy as possible. We're going to break into 2 teams, each taking a building. I'm going to try and take out the machine gun hand to hand, take a look inside the buildings through those roof holes, we'll know where we have to pull the Sheikh out of, and at that point we'll take out the one building, we'll have cover on the other, probably toss a couple of grenades in, and get out of Dodge. That's the basic gig.
All right, so I've deployed in the building, and right now Andre is doing his move. I'm assuming this is where you marked your deployment zone over here.
Well, I've got more. So he's came in there. These
Okay.
guys are actually going to come in off this point here.
Okay.
So they can do a run is what, agility plus
Plus movement, so 11 inches for those
11
guys.
inch. So I can get right up to the building.
Yep.
And come right up to the building.
All right. So the machine gunner is looking this direction, and he's not going to change it. All right, we're having some phone issues. Andre has moved up to the wall here. He's got Baker and carbine. He's got his breacher, LMG, and carbine. And he's got his SMG back here trying to get on that wall, but he failed his agility test. So now
He's about to try it again.
now we're moving to the next turn. Okay, so he's passed his test, so he's up there.
Okay, so he's got cover
So he's
on the
gonna
machine gun.
Watch that guy.
So now I've got my
So
first
he's-
agility test here,
All right, so he's going to try to boost up the wall onto the roof.
and he fails.
No, he makes it. You're good. It's equal to or less.
Oh, okay, so I only fail on a 6. Awesome.
Remember,
Okay,
that guy doesn't have a silencer.
that's why he's using hand-to-hand combat.
I was gonna. Okay. Well,
And
silent takedown.
this guy is gonna boost up there.
Okay. Remember, if you're within 4 inches of me, I can hear you. So you're gonna have to. Because I'll hear you getting up there and turn around. So you might
Okay,
want to take him out with the SMG.
but I will. Oh, I can't assault you this turn, can I?
You have to move in next turn. Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to signal those guys that they can
Okay.
move. Actually, they can't move up yet, so they're just going to get into position here,
Okay.
and
And that's it.
that.
All right. I still don't have anything to do, so we'll just move on to Andre's next turn. Yeah. So technically, you're within 4 inches of me. So that was your movement. I actually could swing around and fire on you. So this is the firing phase, so you might want to try to take him out.
Okay, so you noticed me.
Yeah, I know you're there now.
Okay, so I'll fire with this guy.
Okay.
That's 2 shots, right?
Yep. So you're past the first range interval. Okay, so you're a 6. You got the red dot, scope, or those only help in the first range interval. So you're rolling on a 6, only a 6. Ooh. Okay, you can hand me 2 of those dice. So I'll say I'm in hard cover, so I'm in a 4. So I'll just roll both of them. So you got an 8, I got an 8,
And
so
a
1 hit.
7.
So you got 1 hit.
Okay.
So you need a 5 up. Boom. Took him out. So he's dead. Yeah, so you took out the gunner. No one heard anything. We'll say everyone's still, so you're still good. You're still going covert.
Okay,
So.
so moving straight into the next turn.
All right, so he's moving. These guys are sneaking up. They went up the dumpster. Now they're on this roof. He stuck his head down there and looked around. There's a bunch of guys sleeping inside. He saw.
So do I need an agility test to come down off the wall?
Yeah, probably. You're good. All right. So I'm still unaware. He took out my machine gun. He's up on the roof. He's got a guy with a breaching charge there, and he moved his other guy over there. So my turn, I'm still unaware, so we'll just move on to the next thing. Yeah, so he stuck his head down the hole, peeked around, saw a bunch of guys sleeping, and he saw the Sheikh is in there with the is in this room.
And do they throw grenades now or
Non-lethal? So if you want to throw like a
non-lethal?
stun grenade in there, you
No.
can. Nope. Okay.
Okay. So this is the guy with the shotgun.
No, that's the shotguns here.
Shotgun's here. Okay, so the machine gun's here.
Yep. That's your LMG. That's your carbine with your grenade launcher on it. And your SMG. Alright. So here we go. He's going to try to breach the wall there.
So I'm doing a breach, and I'm also, everybody else is throwing stun grenades.
Yeah, so he'll toss some stun grenades in the hole through the window. They're going to toss some stun grenades down that hole.
Okay, so the breach.
Okay. So 3, hold on. Alright, so the breach failed. He needed a 4. The breaching charge is on a +3. On a 7 is the thick adobe wall, so it didn't go through. But now, of course, we're all alert, so...
Okay, so his, so do I need to pick a point that I'm shooting for?
Yep. So you're going to toss a grenade in.
To land right there.
So you just need a 2 or higher, because you need an 8. So you hit it.
Okay, and he'll shoot for right here.
Well, I don't think he can. Well, I guess he could just stick his arm under and just wing it in.
Yeah, he's just going to wing it into the back.
Okay. Very good.
And he'll drop one up in here.
Alright. Good.
And
these two?
these guys will...
They're 3-inch templates, so...
Okay, 3-inch?
Yeah, so here's...
Okay, so we'll shoot for something like that.
Okay. So first guy.
Good.
Alright. Alright, so all the frag or stun grenades have all gone off. He's jumped his 2 operators down the hole. All these guys are stunned. So he's got a guy through the window with an SMG. He's got an LMG. And he's got a carbine. So he's going to open up on everyone in there. The Sheikh is right there, so he can't be hit. And these guys we're going to throw frags into the down the hole. So go for it.
Okay, so starting with, where should I start? Start
here.
here.
Yep.
So he's got 2 shots.
Well, he's got 3. He's got a submachine gun, but he can only fire at 1 target. So
1 target.
You automatically kill someone.
Okay.
These are all auto hits at this point.
All right. So I suppose does it matter? I'm thinking.
Well, you got one guy's an LMG, so he's kind of a high priority.
I'm thinking he's just going to take the guy that was right in his face because he was right in his face.
So that's an automatic hit. Automatic kill because it's 3 hits, so that's dead.
Okay. Then the machine gun, I've got 4 shots, right?
Yep.
So if I target him, I can spread around within 2 inches.
Yeah, and you get, but you can only hit them each once, so there's a chance they might live.
This is absolutely true.
But you'll at least wound them.
Yep.
So.
Okay. So targeting the center guy.
So that's automatic. They're all automatic hits.
Okay, so they've all been hit once.
Yeah, because you got the red dot, you got the laser. You're shooting at an 8. I'm a 2.
Okay, and then
actually I could match it on a 6.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and do that.
All right.
So as long as you don't roll a 1. Actually, no, I'm sorry. You're at an 8 plus 1. You're at a 9, so I can't. Never mind. Automatic hits. So we're all hit.
Okay.
So go ahead and start with this guy here. Roll for the lethality. So he's wounded. 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 So he's dead. Okay, so you killed 1. So let's roll on the wound table. Okay,
3,
hello, 3s.
4.
So he's incapacitated. These 2 guys are just down, and I'm pretty sure they can fire a sidearm, which they don't have. And they're bleeding out.
Then this guy, he's got 2 auto hits there.
Yep, so you shot and killed the
kill
commander.
him.
Okay.
Okay, 2 frag grenades over here.
Alright, so let's take these guys off. Where are you going to throw them?
So I know you're down in here, so we'll shoot for here.
Okay.
So this one,
That's a hit.
and
And that's a hit. So another thing we learned with the frags, anyone within 1 inch of the center of the template is automatically killed.
oh wow,
And everyone that's in the rest of the 3 inch is stunned.
cool.
And you roll on the lethality.
Makes sense. Makes
So-
sense.
So they're all hit.
So, well, I don't know that I got. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you got them all.
Okay. So I got those guys all with the first one, and then I'd say I got these 3 with the second one.
Okay, so you probably killed 2 guys outright with the 1 inch of it. And then so roll on the lethality for the
And
rest
then
of
this
these
guy
guys.
got hit twice, right?
Okay,
So
so
he's
He's dead.
he's down.
So then roll lethality on that guy. 4 up. He's dead. Dead. So they're all dead. 2 frags, 2 stuns and 2 frags. Their history.
Effective.
So you've accomplished the mission. So all you gotta do is take the Sheikh and go to your extraction point, which I'm assuming you can make. They're not gonna be able to do anything. Plus you can just double tap them on the next turn and take them out.
And my extraction point's right about here.
Okay. So we'll just cut to the end. Gets off the roof, grab the Sheikh, run through the extraction, he'll come around, boom. Mission accomplished. Now I'll move on to the next mission. Alright, phase 2 of the campaign here. So this is the board. This is called Operation Sunrise. So a detachment of task force operators, Task Force Baker, has been tasked with escorting the rescued Sheikh, objective midnight, through enemy-held portion of the city, back to friendly lines. Task Force Baker has been reinforced with a squad from 2nd Brigade, 10th Mountain Division, who are operating in this area. This portion of the city is controlled by the enemy, so resistance is expected. Also expect IEDs along the main roads. The sun will be coming up soon, so Task Force Baker should make most haste to reach friendly lines before the entire city is aware of their presence. Victory conditions. Task Force Baker must escort Objective Midnight safely across the city to friendly lines. Task Force Baker must make it with Objective Midnight and 2nd Squad to the western edge and leave no wounded men behind. Terrorist objectives: kill all the U.S. forces. So Task Force Baker is the same as the last mission, but this time we have the Sheikh. And here is 2nd Squad, 2nd Platoon, Bravo Company. So we got Staff Sergeant Poole, who's got the purple base there. He's got a carbine and a red dot. All these guys have body armor. We got 2, and they all have body armor and red dot. We got 2 LMGs. I got a barrel carbine with a grenade launcher. Team leader with a carbine and a radio, and a medic. And the guy with the underbarrel grenade launcher has a breaching kit. The medic has stim pack and trauma kit. Terrorist forces. So we got 4 squads. These are a mix of LMGs, RPGs, laws. Got my commander there. I got 2 weapons teams, a medium machine gun team, heavy sniper team, plus the heavy machine gun. So mission rules: it's clear and it's night, or it's almost morning. So it's not. It's start dark. On turn 6, the sun will come out. Alertness: Task Force Baker's alert. The terrorists are unalert except for 1 squad, which I can pick, and I can break them down. They can either patrol. They can be on buildings, and one of these 2 weapons teams and the heavy machine gun I can start alert as well. So initiative: Task Force Baker will have the initiative, and duration until one side achieves an objective. So deployment: Task Force Baker will deploy on the eastern edge of the map, which is this edge, and I will deploy all my terrorists in one of the buildings, except for the squad that's going to be alert. So a couple other things. The Sheikh, he's a civilian, so he only has an agility of 2, so he can only run 8 inches. So that's going to slow down Task Force Baker a lot because they can run 11. And these guys are professional. the 10th Mountain guys are professional, so they can run 10. So they're going to be slowed down by the Sheikh. So that's the mission. So I'm going to go ahead and deploy and go over my map. Alright, so I've done deploying. So I got unaware squad in this building. I got my medium machine gun unaware there. I got another squad unaware there. So those are my 3 unaware squads. I have my sniper, he's alert. He's there facing that way. Heavy machine gun alert, facing that direction. And my my alert squad, I had broken them down. So I got one there and one over there. So map wise, I'll go this way. So the squad that's there, they're going to patrol kind of around this building. The other one that's starting on the road is going to go around this building. And I got my IED, a large IED in that pile of boxes. Large IED in that pile of boxes there. So the IED is going to be remote operated. So I have to have, I guess I'll say my commander to set it off. So if he dies, the IED won't go off. So he'll be setting it off if he can. So that's it for my deployment. So we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, so here's Andre's setup. These are how they're going to come on the board, right?
Yeah, and my basic thought process here is I broke the elites into 4 groups. The machine gun unsilenced is going to escort the Sheikh. Hopefully he won't fire. So I've got 3 teams that will come and basically be clearing out anybody that is in our way. The trained professionals, I broke into 2 teams with the SMGs bringing up the rear. LMGs. Yeah. They're going to be the heavy fire if we get detected, and they'll, mow stuff down. Hopefully they aren't going to fire a shot. The other team is going to act like these guys, kind of clearing the path in front. Okay. So that's basically it, and I'm looking at I'm going to clear this building and try and make a line up and cut down this side of the board, because I saw quite a few terrorists on this side of the board.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and avoid most of the heavy fighting if possible.
Alright, there we go. So he'll move on, and as soon as something happens, we'll be back. Alright, so Andre just moved on. All his different teams, my patrols have just moved. My guys up here are scanning. They can't see crap, so here, move on. Alright, so turn 2. He's moved around this edge. My patrols have continued. He cleared out that building. There was nothing in it. And my 2 alert teams on the roofs are still too far to see. So on to turn 3. And the sun will be up at turn 6. Alright, turn 3. So he's just kind of moved up, consolidated here. He waited for that patrol to turn. They are within 24, but they are facing the wrong direction. So this patrol is still moving up though. So that's it for turn 3. Still can't. Actually, you know what? Let me see. Maybe take that distance from that machine gun over. No, actually, I'm sorry. I already did it. He can see to about right here.
Okay.
So that's it for turn 3. So now on turn 4. Alright, so Andre's continued his movement up, but he has been detected because my patrol has moved there, and they spotted, they're within 24. So they're alert, so they've detected them automatically. I'm assuming. We're still kind of a little hazy on it. Thought it was clear, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. You only roll for detection if you're unalert. But they're alert looking for enemy, so they've spotted them. So now it is shooting phase.
Okay.
So he does.
I got 4 guys that can open up on you.
He has some guys that are facing that direction, right?
Yeah, these 4.
Okay. So he gets to shoot first. So, and of course, once he starts shooting,
You
then
might know I'm there.
It's go time. All right. So here we go. So I'm taking it, you're gonna shoot.
Yes.
Okay. So you got the 2 LMGs there, and the team leader with a carbine,
And
the medic. I don't think he can. He's facing straight ahead, so.
oh, I guess I was looking at the way the gun was facing.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but it's actually how the guy is facing. So technically, it's.
So
I would say the front guy at the green base, and the guy behind him's kind of facing straight ahead. But if you were intending to face him that way,
my intent was to be covering
down the road. Okay.
This guy was just
All right.
escorting the Sheikh. He's focused on that.
Okay, so facing, yeah, that's an important part of this game. How you're
Don't
facing.
look at the way the guns are facing. Look at the way the guys are facing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. LMG's firing. So go ahead. So you got night vision.
Do I have to pick a single individual?
Yeah,
or
so
can I
you-
spread it.
You can. Well, you got to have one as your main target.
Okay, so I main target,
Okay.
secondary targets, and
All right.
four
So
shots.
hold on a
And do I
second.
have to split the dice up before I
yeah. So he's rolling. He's a 5 as a professional.
with 4 shots?
Yeah. So you got LMG, red dot, first range interval. So you're a 5 plus 1 for the red dot. So you're rolling on a 6, and I'm on a 2. So I guess just don't roll a 1. So you're firing everything. I guess.
Okay, so there's the 2 LMGs,
Okay.
and then I've got these 2 dudes,
So you got your medic, your 2 LMGs,
and
and your squad leader or your team leader. Okay.
they get 2 shots each.
Yeah, they could rapid fire.
Okay, do they get to see what the machine guns tear down first?
Yeah, you
or-
can fire with the machine gun first.
Okay, so I'll shoot the machine guns
Okay.
first. So first machine gun will fire like this.
Okay, so you're at a 6. So anything but, because I'm at a 2, so the highest I can get would be an 8.
So 2 hits here.
So he's dead.
You got a chance there. And I got a hit here.
Okay. So let's see if I can roll a 6. Nope.
Okay, so 2 wounds. Lethality, middle die.
He's okay.
And the other guy is down.
Dead. So roll the
Okay.
wound, the middle guy. So just a light wound.
Okay.
So you could double tap him, or shoot him again if you want to take him down.
So, yeah, I guess just hose him with the
carbine.
anybody, doesn't really matter.
Okay, so that was 1 machine gun.
1 machine gun. Oh, so I can. Okay, so yeah, I'll just pluck him with the
Okay.
with this guy.
Okay, so that'll be the second range interval for him because he's a carbine, 18. So you're at 5. You're just at 5. Oh, 6. So you got it.
Okay,
So he's dead.
those
So
3
they're
are
all
down.
wiped out.
Okay, so now I've got 2 more that can fire.
Did you fire both machine guns already?
No.
Okay, so you
Just
got
one.
1 machine gun and 1 carbine left.
Okay, so machine gun up here.
Okay.
I'll put 3 on the sniper, 1 on the guy behind him.
All right. So that's probably
Second.
more than 24.
Yeah, that's second range interval.
Second. So you're on a 5, and I'm at a 2. But we'll say I have cover.
Yep.
1 light cover because it's
Yeah.
got a bunch of holes in it. So
Okay.
I'm at a 3. So what is that? 9, 9, and
You can tie on 6s.
6. Nope. Nope. So he's dead. So you've taken out the sniper.
And then I've got 1 shot on the other guy.
So
That's a hit.
yeah.
And lethality, he's down.
All right. So sniper team destroyed. Any other shooting?
I don't think he can. Yeah, he can't see anybody.
Okay.
That'll do it.
So that's it for shooting. So on to turn 5. I don't have any shooting. All right, so turn 5. I was within 36 inches. All my guys were within 36 of the unsuppressed gunshots that killed that squad in the street. So everyone's alert. So Andre moved up. He's got his infantry there. Operators. Where's the Sheikh? Oh, there's the Sheikh there. So what I did, I had a guy in that building, or a squad in there. 4-man squad. They ran out. My machine gun just rotated. I had a squad with my commander there. They ran to there. That patrol that was there turned around and went there. Medium machine gun team that was in there sprinted out there. And the guys in the building, I have RPG, some assault rifles on the top floor, and then a medium machine or light machine gun and some assault rifles on the second floor. Oops. So that's it for movement. Now it's shooting time. So you got any shooting?
I might.
Okay. So now we'll see if I have anything left at the end of this.
Okay, so.
Alright, so he's going to fire on my heavy machine gun.
Yeah.
So I'm in, I get 2 cover.
Yeah.
You're at long range.
Yeah.
So you're in the 18 inch, so you're in the second range interval. So you're on a 6. You got a scope, but you move, so you can't use it. You're at a 6, and I'm at a 4.
Okay.
Alright.
So we got 2 shots per.
Yeah, and if you fire 2 per, then you're at a 5, because you're -1 for rapid fire.
So you said you're at a 4?
I'm at a 4.
Okay. All right, fire 2 per.
Okay, so 5 versus 4. What do we got here? Bunch of crap in the way.
You got, well, I got the 2 6s. That's going to be.
So I can't beat that. No, you're at a 5, I'm at a 4. Yeah, so.
So my 2 6s trump, that's a double tap right there.
Yep. So he's dead. Yeah, because I can't beat that.
Okay. All right. So up in the windows.
Okay.
So these 2 guys, he can see both upper windows. He can see this upper window, and the rest. So I kind of need to know what I can see.
So we'll say RPGs here, assault rifle, light machine gun, assault rifle.
Okay.
Okay, so carbine, or we have that's a submachine gun.
Okay. And he's a single shot.
Yeah. So you can do single. He can do rapid fire, but you'd be -1. So I'll say these guys in here you're gonna get like a -3. I would say, because I'm in the hard cover and pretty much hidden. So
Yeah. Okay.
So let's call it a fortified position. So -3. So you're in your second range interval. So you were at a 6. You're at a 5. -3. You're at a 2.
And you're at a.
I'm at a 2.
So we're rolling even, huh? And you win ties.
Rolling even, yeah, and I win ties.
Okay. All right. I'll start with the submachine gun.
So the submachine gun's probably like it's only got a 10-inch range. So
Oh.
you're probably in the third range interval. So you're rolling at a 1.
Okay. So rolling at a 1, 4 shots?
3 shots.
3 shots.
Oh, man.
Got it.
3.
2 hits. Oh, no, that's
That's not a hit.
okay.
So you got 1 hit.
1 hit. Okay. Lethality,
So nothing.
wound.
So he's incapacitated.
Okay, he's out of the game.
All right. But I can still pick up the RPG with another guy.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So the other guy will shoot at the LMG there.
All right.
So I'll 2 shot. So that would make us even, or
Yeah. So I think we're even.
okay. Beat that. And you did. Nothing.
That's only the beginning.
Okay, this dude. Or do I need to define? At some point, I think I should be saying who's shooting where rather than seeing where all my shots go. If you know what I'm. I mean, to a degree.
You mean as far as the timing
But I
of
mean,
when you
yeah,
see it?
if I just go down the line till he's dead, that's kind of cheesy.
Yeah, it is. But I don't think it says you can't do that. I don't know. I'll have to look into that too.
How about if I do?
So what's you guys? So LMG and a carbine. Okay.
So that's 2 shots, or 1.
Oh, it's 4 shots for the LMG.
4 shots for the LMG.
Yep. So you're at a 5 and minus 3, so you're at 2s. And you're in the first range interval, so just yeah. Oh man.
Right? Or
Well, no, I
no,
can
you
still
got a
tie.
tie.
I'm at a 2, so wait, you're at a 3?
No, 2.
Okay, so all I gotta do is roll
A 6,
2 6s and a 5. All right, well, nope.
Nope.
So
Got him.
he's dead. Which guy was that?
The LMG.
In the window? Okay. All right.
Okay. So now I've got these 3 guys firing on those 2 guys.
Okay.
So what have I got?
These 3?
Yeah. Is that a grenade launcher?
Yeah, so you got a grenade launcher and 2 carbines.
What's the range on my grenade launcher?
It's a 12-inch range interval. So you're being this, maybe, possibly the 3rd range interval over there. So you're firing the underbarrel grenade launcher with
At
a
those
shooting
guys.
of 1 after all the modifiers. Okay. Okay.
Roll a 5.
So I win, or to tie.
2.
2. Yeah, I'm a 2 and a plus a 3, a 5. Both roll a 5.
So what did you get plus 2 for?
2 is my defense.
Oh. Okay.
So it's a scatter. So you could actually still technically hit them. So here's a scatter die. D6 scatter. So rolls that way. 4-inch, so it doesn't do nothing. It's only a 2-inch template, so.
But it stuns anybody within 1 inch?
Well, anyone within 2 inches of the center.
Oh.
So it's, I don't think you're gonna.
So I had to target one of the guys?
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 inches off of
Yeah,
there.
so you're landing here.
And yeah, so
Okay.
that's 2 shots each.
And if you want to do 2 shots each, so you'd be in the 2nd range interval. Are you doing rapid fire?
Well, what are our numbers?
Okay, so you're a 5, minus 1 for 2nd range interval, and minus 1 another 1 for rapid. So you'd be shooting at 3s on 2s. Oh, and the cover would be another minus 2. So you'd be shooting at what, 5, 4, 3, like 1 or 0.
Okay, I guess
No,
I'll
1. You'd be shooting at 1s.
at rapid fire.
Yeah, with rapid fire, or
And-
2s at single shot. So be straight up against your 2 against my 2.
I'll shoot at ones.
Okay.
So I need to roll them separate, right?
Yep, you'd be shooting at both
So
guys.
there's one guy. There's the other guy.
Okay. So a 6, 3, a 5.
So that can't hit and that can't hit, right?
Right.
Okay.
So one guy each that could possibly.
One possible hit on each.
All right, so we'll start over here.
Ooh,
That's a hit.
No hit.
Okay, so which
So
one was
I
it?
hit the front guy because, or that's what
Okay.
I had it in my head.
So go ahead.
Wound
So not killed.
5.
So he's pretty much out. All right, so he takes a suppression. So I got some suppressions. The 2 guys that were killed, they give 1 suppression each. Their suppressions go to the survivors.
Okay.
His stays with him because he didn't die. The gunner, he's by himself. Okay, so that's it. That's shooting for you.
Yep.
All right, so I got 2 assault rifles. One in the on the right side of the building, top floor and middle floor. So I guess my targets will be these guys in the open here. Let me think
Talking
here.
about from this top or this window here.
Yeah.
So
What are you trying to do there?
I'm trying to see how much. So that see where I'm hitting on my
Oh.
dudes.
hold on. All right, it took me a second to figure out what Andre was trying to do there, but he was basically saying he gets cover. Okay, so I'm a what the hell did I say was shooting of 3. Okay, so I got 2 guys up there, 1 in each window. So I'm a 3. I'm elevated. That's a 4, and a 5 because I didn't move. So I'm shooting at a 5. Your defense is a 2, right? Professional soldiers defense 2. Yeah. Oh yeah. Everyone's a defensive 2 except elites.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm at a 5, but you're saying you get 50% cover for
Yep.
these guys. So that's 2. So I'm back down to a 3. And you're at a 2, and I'm at a 2, right?
You said you were at a 3.
But if I rapid fire, I'll be at a 2.
Okay.
Which I'm gonna do.
All right.
All right. So the first guy I'm gonna target is the team leader there.
Okay.
So two against 2. Okay. All right, so that didn't hit. So the next guy I'll shoot at the saw gunner next to him. Man, it doesn't help when I can't roll anything. You know I am that can't roll.
Good.
I'm not rolling my high numbers. I got to get my other dice. That's why. Shit. Okay, so just 2. So you get 2 suppressions each.
2 suppressions each?
Yep. Yeah, because I shot at you twice. So you get a suppression whether you get hit or not. Just getting
For
shot
every
at.
shot?
For every shot.
So the machine gun puts out 4 suppressions?
Oh yeah, it does. That's right. So actually, I had a lot of suppressions on. So then actually, I probably didn't hit. I had to take all those off of my shooting.
Because they were in the same squad as the guys that died?
Right. So actually, technically, the guys that died would have taken of all of those and then spread them out through the squad. So anyway, they still take 2 suppressions each.
Okay.
No, actually, no. I just moved there this turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was thinking about using this. The guy at the green base is a grenadier. He actually has line of sight right there, so I could just lob one over and try to land it back here. And it was like a dunk type of thing. So I need an 8. So I need a 6. So I'll roll a 6. And then he'll hit, right? Right here.
Right there?
Yep. Right there. Nope. So scatters 6 inches this way.
Man.
Oh boy. So hits kind of right
Right in here.
right there. So it hits those 2. So it's a 5 up lethality. So the shotgun, he's dead. And Baker is wounded.
And I just...
Oh, he broke another one. Set it up on the... Hold on. Alright, so after discussing if that was too cheesy or not, we decided it wasn't. Or we didn't decide it wasn't, but we decided we're going to do it anyway. So we killed the the shotgun, and we wounded Baker. Ooh, man, incapacitating. He's hurting.
Yep.
Serious incapacitating wound. Remember, one of your objectives is you can't leave any wounded guys behind.
No, I was just thinking about that.
So
I
now
got,
is when you're going to start bogging down.
big time.
So that's it for my shooting. We'll go ahead and move on to the next turn. Actually, the initiative. So I got like 4 suppressions. You got 4. How many shots did you shoot at me? You shot like at least 10 shots at me, right?
I shot 5 shots to kill him.
Okay, so that's 5 on him.
And then I shot the grenade here and 4 more, so 5 more shots here.
And then at that guy. So this guy's got probably, we'll just say he's
So
got
he'd have 5?
5 suppressions on him. And then the 2 other guys in here will have at least 3 each. So there's no chance that I can get the initiative. Because you add up all these suppressions
Right.
minus your command. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next turn. Oh, and the sun just came up. I don't know if that makes a difference. Correction. I forgot that these guys actually had some gear. So they both have body armor. So I can't remember if I rolled a 6 or a 5. I think I rolled a 5 to wound. But that would actually be I mean, the lethality was a 5, which killed him. But he actually has body armor, so that goes to a 4. So he doesn't die.
So you need to roll a wound on him.
Okay, so we'll see what he gets. So a 5. So they have personal med kits.
Right.
So they both subtract 1 on the wound table.
Right.
So he's a 4. He was a 6. He's a 5.
Okay.
So they're both still in bad shape. You got a catastrophic incapacitating wound on Baker. Bleed out, dead in 3 turns. Can't move, can't fire. Shotgun guy is going to bleed out in 4 turns. Cannot move, but he may fire his sidearm for 2 turns at half. Alright, so I got some bleeding things here.
So should I mark what I should? How about we mark what the actual wound was?
So he's going to be dead in 3 turns. This guy's going to be dead in 4 turns. I actually ordered some markers to make it easier. They haven't showed up yet though, so.
All right.
Because I have an I ordered some incapacitated markers.
So how do I can bandage these guys, right?
So you got a medic. This guy has a trauma kit and a stim pack. But you can always, and you can put pressure too. So you can say, I'm just going to apply pressure to his wounds with no med pack or anything. It'll stop him from bleeding out.
Okay.
So you can do that to keep him from bleeding out.
Okay.
And then you can get your medic over here. Actually, I think this guy's the guy that, see that pouch?
Oh, okay. He's the medic?
He's the medic.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so now we've got that cleared up. We'll move on to the next turn. Andre's got the initiative. All right, so here we go. Andre moved his medic up. Tried to stop the bleeding on Baker and couldn't do it. He put the grenade guy on Overwatch. Those 2 guys are on Overwatch. All these guys just moved up. Those guys got a suppression. The Sheikh is still hanging out back there. I moved this squad up into that building. And that squad has moved around here. So he's got an Overwatch shot with his grenade launcher. He can do there. I did grab the RPG and the light machine gun, so he can fire his Overwatch on those 2 guys from there. And that's it. So now it is time to go ahead and do your Overwatch.
Okay.
Alright, so he dropped an Overwatch in there. So grenade launcher hit.
2 inch.
Yep.
So both those guys are both those 2 guys are within the blast.
Alright.
So lethality.
Got 5 ups. So 1 dies. Just the back guy dies.
And the wound on the other dude.
3. So he's incapacitated, serious wound. So he's pretty much done.
So yeah, he's got no sidearm.
Alright.
Alright.
So do the 2 guys in the window.
Okay, so I'm out of range on the
I got a grenade launcher and a carbine.
Well, okay. So the only one that popped up was the LMG, right?
Right.
So we'll fire them both at the LMG.
Alright, so
Grenade launcher.
Yep. So you're,
Yep,
so
okay,
hold on.
so-
Go ahead. No. Alright, so he shot a grenade and hit my light machine. Took him out. Okay.
Well, hit him with incapacitating wound.
Okay, so go for it.
I just did. I got a 5.
So he's out of the action.
Yep.
Okay, so that's all the Overwatch stuff. So now it's
Yep.
just regular shooting phase.
Yep.
Okay, so go for
Damn,
it.
he's good.
Yeah, okay, so he hit my guy. I almost saved it. But he had the red dot, the laser, first range interval. So he's rolling at an 8. He rolled a 2. I should roll at a 6 because -2 for the cover. So you got an 8. I'm at a 2. I rolled a 5, so I got a 7, so he's hit. So go ahead and
Okay. Lethality. Got it.
he's dead. Alright.
Alright, so Who's anybody up in the?
Yeah, I got one assault rifle in the bottom window there.
Okay, but I can't see him with this guy.
No.
But I can see him with this guy.
Well, those guys fired Overwatch.
Well, he fired the grenade into one window.
But if you have to have a moving target to shoot on Overwatch.
No, remember, if you don't shoot on Overwatch, you can still shoot in the main phase.
You can?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we looked this up.
Okay, so you can shoot. If you're in Overwatch, you don't shoot, you can't shoot, you just can't shoot again. That's the wording there.
Woohoo!
Snake eyes.
I believe that means an auto miss, doesn't it?
Yeah, because you're...
I think I was one under you to begin with.
Yeah, because you're at a 5,
You
you're
could
at
roll
-1
a
for the
0 and
Overwatch.
still be okay.
Yeah, so you rolled, you're at a 2. And I'm at a 2, so that's actually a miss. But he takes 2 suppressions, so...
That's handy.
Yeah, I haven't been really keeping good track of
you're
suppression
at
on
5 suppression on him now?
Probably something like that.
Okay. So these guys will fire on that dude.
Okay, so 2 carbines. That's like the 3rd range interval with cover. So you're at 5, 4, 3. You're at 2s. Oh, you're at 1s if you're rolling your rapid fires.
Okay. So 3 5s and a 6.
3 5s and a 6. All right then. I'm gonna start over here. Nope. That saves.
Yep.
First 6 today. That saves. See, I got my good dice out. Now I'm rolling good.
All right. So lethality.
Yep. Oh, he's dead. Okay.
So he's got a suppression.
Okay, so he's going to fire on the pesky grenadier. You can barely see him, but you can see him. So I'll say it's 50%.
Yep.
So you're in probably 2nd range interval, over 18.
We are first range.
Oh, okay, so you're +2. Oh, +1, you only have a red dot. But I'll say I'm 50%. So you're a 5, you're a 6 with the red dot, you're back down to a 4. And,
so the
and a
suppression?
3 with the suppression.
Okay.
And if you rapid fire, it'll be at a 2.
I've been doing well rapid firing.
Okay. So you're rolling on 2s against my 2s. Alright, here we go. Nope, so he's dead. It's not looking good for the terrorists, but all you gotta do is wound enough of you and you'll fail because you won't be able to get everyone off the board.
Yep.
Alright, so now it's my shooting. Yeah, I have no shooting. So we'll go ahead and roll. I'm not even bother rolling because I got... Well, actually, no, I do have. So the one guy that's left in there, the RPG, has got all the suppressions. So he's got like 6 suppression on him. This guy's even got 3 suppression on him for all the dead guys. So these blue dice will be my suppression markers.
And then you got a suppression over here.
And
on those guys.
yep, so we lost a man over here, so one of his will go on to someone else. Alright, so you're gonna get the initiative because I'm already at -10. Alright, so we're done moving. The Sheikh moved up. He did stop the bleeding. You can take that bleeding counter off the guy who stopped his bleeding. So he's able to use the trauma kit and stop the bleeding on Baker. Wait, wasn't that guy putting pressure on Baker?
Yeah, but I stopped the bleeding on him also.
Okay, so you were okay.
He didn't have enough movement to get over to the other guy.
All right. These guys moved up. I took my 2 pins and moved 4 inches back behind the container.
I think I need to roll this dice again too. I don't think I did that yet this turn.
So he's down to two turns. I popped up out of there. This is my chance. He's got a machine gun though, so that's not good. And I got those 2 guys there. They came around the corner. And I think that's it. I got a guy with like 7 suppressions though in the building there with no targets. And that's it. So it's shooting time. So go ahead, Andre. Alright, so he's fired his machine gun, sustained fire onto the purple guy that direction, right?
So
Oh, the
these
four guys right there. Okay, and he rolled this. So he's still rolling high. So what are you, a 5? You're in the first range roll, a 6. And we'll say 25% obscured. So you're back to a 5. So that's an 8. I can match that. I can match that. No, I can't match that. Only thing I can do is match that one with a 6. Hold on.
Switching to the correct die.
No. So they're all hit.
Alright, so for wounds, starting with the purple guy.
Nope. Nope. I think a 4 will do it.
So,
Light machine gun lethality is a 4.
Oh,
Took out my
big
machine gun.
Okay, so the other 3, starting with the purple guy.
Well, how many?
For wound.
Oh, yeah, wounds.
So 3,
Okay. I think you're shooting another machine gun. I'm like, wait a minute.
3, 5. So
Okay.
the 5 is a done deal. And then the 3s, can they still fire?
No. Sidearm. They don't have sidearms.
So they're out of it.
So I lost one guy. So I took. So you still got 2 shootings to do, right?
Yeah.
Or
Well,
2 shots.
2 shots.
Okay.
So we'll, I guess, target this front guy.
Okay. So I can't match that one, but I can tie that one with a 6. Ooh, I saw it for a second. So he's dead. All right.
So how many?
So that's 6 total suppressions. So,
So-
1, 2, 3 will stay on the wounded guys. So he's dead. So the other 3 will go on these 2. 1 each. So 3, 4, 5, and then I'll put another one on the wounded guy.
Okay.
So they got 1 each.
All right.
So do you have any other shooting?
I can pop my grenade at those guys, right?
I guess right up against it. I'm just thinking of the physics of actually shooting one of those in real life, and it.
Well, it would be. It would be, it would
You'd
be
be able
even
to-
more.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, if you were targeting.
You can try it.
Okay. Should you get some kind of cover for it
Oh.
being an extreme
Say
shot?
like a 3, -3.
Okay.
So you got you're rolling on a 2. You're shooting at a guy.
No, I'm better off just shooting an area, aren't I? Or
You need a 6 to hit that area. Rolling on a 2.
what do I need to hit a guy?
Well, I'd roll my defense against it. What
Oh.
you roll.
Um,
So it'd be a 2 on a 2. Of course, it don't matter because you could scatter and not scatter at all. So
so either way, I scatter.
not if you hit the point. If you roll a 6, aim it at the point, you won't scatter.
Well, how about why don't I shoot this guy?
All right. Okay, you're gonna roll below a 4 or 5.
What's the point in that?
Okay, you hit him.
So
It doesn't help that I can't.
that.
So it hits both of them.
So 5 up lethality.
Yep.
First guy, second guy.
So just 2 wounds.
First wound, second wound. So
Oh,
first guy's
good.
down. Second guy's got a light wound,
All right.
and 2. He takes 2 suppression, right?
1 each.
Well, but then he died, so it goes to him.
Oh, is he dead?
Oh no, he's not dead. No.
All right,
he's
that's
just
it.
wounded.
So now it's my shooting. Well, these 2 guys are gonna open up on them.
Okay.
So we're gonna fire on the guy with the machine gun.
All right.
So we got a suppression each. That's -1. First range interval, and I'm elevated. So the elevation takes care of the suppression. I would say you probably don't get cover because you're pretty far behind it there. Maybe this guy, but I'm shooting at him. I'm shooting at this guy. So he's elevated.
Actually, if anything, I get cover from this wall.
Okay.
He's so far back.
So you're a 2, and I'm a 4.
I'd say this guy doesn't.
Oh, a 3. I'm only shooting on a 3, 4.
I'd say you don't have. I'd say he doesn't have cover here, but he does here.
Okay. So we'll say -1 for cover. So I'm a 3. With the suppressions a 2. Elevated's back to a 3. And then back down to a 1 for the cover.
Okay.
So I'm on a 2 and you're on a 2. Actually, I'm at a 1 if I'm rapid firing. So. Yeah, a 5.
So I just have to match. Roll the 5, right?
Yep. Oh, it's a hit. Finally.
Ow. Okay. So don't forget my body armor and such.
Yep, so lethality, 5 up. No, wound. Actually, that's better because I wanted to wound him. I didn't want him to...
so he's got a 2?
Yeah. No, those guys don't have the med kit.
kits?
They have a body armor. But
Oh,
no
no
med
med kit. So 3, so he's...
Wounded, dead, cannot move.
Dead
That-
in 5 turns.
That's
cannot
actually
move.
better for me to do it that way, actually.
Okay, so he's down. Or no, the machine gun.
Machine gunner. Yes, please. And then this guy's going to fire. So he only rolled a 1, so he can fire with half stats at this guy.
Okay.
So first range interval, half is, we'll say it's a 3, so what, a 1? Minus cover, so he's like at a -1.
-1 for his suppression.
Yeah,
So -2.
yeah. So he's shooting at a -2, and he's going to rapid fire. So that's a loss, so we'll see what you get there. 2. So that's a 4. I think you're okay. I was -2, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah. So, yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So he takes a suppression, though.
Okay.
And so they both have a suppression.
All right.
And I think that's it for shooting. That's it for that turn. So a good thing about rolling low. If you get a low roll to pass an order, you can actually make it. So, all right. So I put those 2 guys on Overwatch, and he's moved up here. So I think I will fire this guy at that guy.
Okay.
So is he 50% obscured?
He was supposed to be, but he's not.
So I'm at a 3. I'm at a 4. Lost my suppression at the beginning of the turn. So I'm at a 4 up there. We'll say -1 for cover. 25% obscured.
He might get 25% from this edge.
Okay, 25%. So I'm at a... What was I at? A 3. So I'm back to a 3 again. So 3 against 2. Actually, I'll just roll rapid fire, so it'll be 2 on 2. So 1 and a 5. So you got the 1. Oh, suppression. I guess he'll fire at him too then.
Okay.
So
Well, okay. I'd say I get heavy cover there.
all right, so a 2
So
and a
you're on
0.
Where are you at?
I had a 2.
Oh. So.
So you're at a 2. What was I minus? -2 for hard cover.
Well, I've just got to match you, right?
Yeah, so I had a 4 -2, so I was a 2, yeah. And you're a 2 and I'm a 2. Alright, so just suppressions then. Yeah. So that was it.
For your
My Overwatch. All I did was put 2 suppression on those
So
guys.
this guy can drag that guy half speed, right?
You can move him. I think you can drag him your
6 inch
agility.
or agility.
So at 4 inches.
Okay, so I can drag him 4. So I'll drag him back here. Do we have line of
Oh boy.
I tried not to have line of sight there.
I could fire and hit, or try to hit there, but chances aren't very good.
And these guys will go ahead and
I should never said anything.
that was my plan before, was to try and deal with him.
All right.
And
Alright, so movement. Andre moved those two guys up there. I just realized I screwed up big time by firing my assault rifle on my commander. Because he had a frag grenade he was going to throw down, but he didn't. So he'll be dead. And I moved that guy there. These guys kind of moved up there. And he's failed to stop the bleeding on the other guy. So Baker's still incapacitated, but he's not bleeding. The other guy is incapacitated and going to be dead in 2 turns. And then these guys, yeah. So and he dragged that guy over behind the cover of the van. So I think that's it. So go ahead and do your shooting.
so how do you feel about this guy launching a grenade at that guy?
I don't care.
Okay, because I mean, we talked about he should be able to shoot through the windows at that guy, but
Yeah.
shooting the grenade back is a little different because I'm not shooting through the windows.
Why don't you just shoot him with a regular weapon?
Okay, we'll do that instead.
Yeah,
That'll make more sense.
Yeah, it's direct fire with the
Okay.
carbine. All right, so,
All right, so
shooting
you
on
got-
my commander.
So you got.
So you
You
moved
probably
over
got
there.
heavy cover, don't you? Yeah, you
So
got heavy cover.
you're at a 5 minus. You're in the first range interval. So you're at a 6 minus 2, so you're at a 4.
4.
And if you want a rapid fire, at a 3.
Let's go 3s.
Okay.
Speaking of 3s.
Hey, I might be able to survive this. So I'm rolling on 2s, right?
Yeah.
So what do I need? 2 4s?
Yep.
Nope, just 1.
Okay.
So 1 hit.
1 hit.
Nothing.
Non-lethal.
So he's out. He's incapacitated, serious wound. Yeah, he. Basically, they're dead as soon as they take that. As soon as they get anything above a 2, they're out of the game.
Which is really saving my butt here.
Yeah.
Because basically, if I get a hit, they're.
Well, unless you roll a 1 or a 2,
Yeah.
then
but,
they can get back up.
But yeah, that's only happened a couple times.
Yeah. All right. Correction. We forgot to factor in the 2 suppressions, so he's good. He does take 2 suppressions though.
So 2 suppressions.
Yep.
Okay, so firing at that guy.
Okay, and the carbine direct fire on the guy in the road.
Yep.
So we'll say 50% cover. So that's minus 2. You're at minus 2 for the. So you're at a 1.
Okay.
Actually, you're at a 2 because you have the red dot.
Okay.
So you got 5s. So I just need 3s or higher. Yay! See, I told you I go to these black dice, man.
Yeah. 2 suppression.
All right, the guy on the right is firing on what? My commander? Well, that guy.
This guy.
After everything, he's rolling. He's shooting on 3, so he's got a 4 and a 5. I'm rolling on defensive 2. Yeah, so good. Just 2 suppressions. Okay, he's shooting on the commander again. Same deal. So you're on 3s. So you got a 7
And a 6.
and a 6. So what do I need? A 5? Nope. Hit. No, 2 hit. Okay, he's dead. So you killed that guy.
So his suppressions go over here.
Yep. So he takes his suppression to that guy.
And does he get 2 more for getting popped again, or
Who?
because I shot? Does he take? So he had 2 suppressions on him.
Oh yeah.
I
yeah.
hit him twice more, so he
Yep.
gets.
You take
so
2
this
more.
guy's up to 6 suppression.
Yeah, he's hurting. Well, that's it for Andre's shooting. So I guess that guy can shoot, right? So we
Yeah.
agreed that he could shoot him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got minus 3 cover. He's already at minus 2. So he's at a what? Minus 5, and he's only a 2, so he's at a minus 3. And it'd be a minus 4 if I rapid fire. So he's shooting at a minus 4. So can I even do anything? Even if I got a 6, that'll only give me a 2, which is your defense.
Yep.
So he can't. All he can do is put some suppressions out. So he'll do that. We'll fire at him.
So he just gives him 2 suppression.
Well, he only goes. They can only get 3 total. They can never go above 3 each.
Oh,
The professionals.
okay. So
Just like the elites can never have more than 2 each. So yeah, so nothing. And the last shot I had, I was gonna try with my RPG. Kind of like the last chance I have here. I can hit right there with my RPG guy. Does he have 2 suppressions on him? I don't think he has any. I think that was from a few turns ago. Or does he? He might have 1. We'll see. He's got 1 because he hasn't been shot at or anything for.
Well, each one of those guys that died.
Yeah, that was a couple turns ago.
But each one of those guys that died had at least 2 on them, right?
I don't know.
Because, well, how many did they take from the grenade blast?
Just 1 each.
So those would be gone. Or those, so a 2, and then this guy would have taken at least 2, so he would have had 4. He's either at 1 or 0.
Let's say he's got 1. Alright, so I'm at a 3. Alright, so I can't hit that because I need an 8, and the highest I can get is a 7 with the second range interval plus the pin. So, I mean, I don't know how I could still fire and just hope that I don't scatter. It's kind of just like a blind shot. So, I'll do that. So I missed. So if I roll a 1 and like scatter this direction with a 1, I'll hit him.
Yay.
A 3.
Ooh.
So
where were you? Right.
Alright, so after thinking about it, I'm not going to do the RPG shot. The reason is you can fire at a spot on the map that you can't if you know that someone's back there. But he never actually had any line of sight. If he was like right here and saw him run past, then he'd know there was someone in this area, but he doesn't even know he's back there, so he's not going to shoot. So where are we anyway here?
Your shooting phase.
My shooting, yeah. So I don't have any other shooting. So I'll go ahead and we'll do the next turn. Alright, so movement in the command phase, I actually did get that RPG on Overwatch, which these guys decided is better just to tactically retreat, advance to the rear. So they moved tactically back, right?
Yeah.
He dragged this wounded guy, who's now what, 3 turns left, back here, and this kind of become like a casualty collection point back here. You got 3 wounded guys, 1 medic who cannot stop the bleeding. This is like the 2nd or 3rd turn he's tried to fix that shotgun guy.
Yeah, 2nd turn on him. He failed once on the other guy.
He can't. Yeah,
He's
so
1 for 4.
He's not a very good medic. He's more of a combat lifesaver. It's, you know, you have rudimentary training in that. Yeah, this guy advanced tactically over to, and he grabbed the frag grenade off the body of the commander. That guy just stayed there. Actually, it's better to stay still because you get +1 to your shooting too. So that guy moved around, so he won't get that.
Yep.
And he did, though. So he'll get it. So this guy had, well, he's down to 4 or 5.
I already took it off him.
Oh, so he still has
still
5.
at 5. Yeah, I adjusted
Okay,
all
he's
the
5. All right.
suppressions.
Oh, and the Sheikh was escorted off by that submachine gunner. So he made it off. So he's completed that objective. Now the last thing he needs to do is not leave any wounded men behind. Which will probably happen because I only got 2 guys left. 3 guys left. And as soon as they're dead, he'll have all the time in the world he needs to patch everyone up and get off the board. So, alright, we'll go into... alright, so that operator is shooting at the guy on the roof. So I moved tactically.
Okay.
So you're in the 2nd range interval. You're a 6. You're a 5. I move...
3.
You're a 4 because I moved tactically. Then minus another 2.
So I'm at a 2.
Yeah.
But I get +1 because I didn't move?
If you didn't move, you get +1, yes.
What about my scope?
You have a scope? Yeah, you have a scope, so the scope will work, but not the red dot.
So I'm at a 3?
Okay, so you're at a 3. Here we go. Ooh. As long as I don't blow it here. So a 2. Good there. Oh boy. That hits. Because you're at a 3, right? So you're at a 5 and I'm at a 4. So that's a hit.
Wow. Okay. So wound. or lethality.
Didn't kill him.
And
Oh yeah, he's done. Serious incapacitating, catastrophic incapacitating wound. And there's no medic. We don't have medics in the terrorists. Okay, so any other shooting?
so this guy will shoot here.
Okay. So he moved.
He moved. You've got cover.
Yeah, so you're at a...
3.
You have a red dot though, so you're at a 5, you're at a 6, but you're -2, so you're down to a 4. 4 against my 2. So a 3 and a 2. Yeah, 1 hit.
That should do it.
He's dead. And the only guy I have left is my RPG, but he can't do anything because he's on Overwatch. So I thought I heard some shuffling around back here. Maybe I'll just put around. Would that be fair? Like I heard some guys.
Well, they move tactically.
Well, obviously you knew I was there because you went backwards.
True. I would say it's a safe bet.
How about on a 4 up I can fire?
Or, well, where would you? So what would you just drop one in right about here?
Yeah, just fire at like the barrier.
Okay.
Like right here. Because obviously, well, you knew I'm there.
Yeah.
Because
I saw you run back there.
well, no, you didn't. But well, a long time ago.
Well, and I was over here, so I didn't see you come out this way. So
Yeah.
I know you're.
I'm just thinking this is a counter for the you knowing I went on Overwatch. So you were going to continue around to shoot me,
This is true.
but you knew I went on Overwatch, so you decided not to. So I think
Yeah.
it'd make it fair if I said, okay, well, I knew you were there.
They didn't come around, so I'm just gonna loose one off there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm shooting at the barrier, so I need an
Okay.
8. So I need a 5 or higher. Nope. Come on.
Missed the barrier.
So who knows where it's gonna go? Backwards. We'll just say it just blows up. We'll just say it scatters off,
Or it just you hit the ground.
or it skipped off the top. Or
Yeah.
all right. So that's it.
It was
all right.
2.
Well, I missed the RPG shot. So next turn, I only got 1 guy left. I could concede, but he does have to come get me. But I don't think it would be that hard,
Well, I just have to get off the board though.
right? But I can just cover this area here and fire at you as you run by.
Except can get by back here.
Yeah.
So
So go ahead and do your move.
he's got 2 shots.
Yeah, so all that happened was he ran his the infantry medic came over to help the Delta medic, and they did finally stop the bleeding on that guy. The other guy's putting pressure on him, the guy who's still bleeding.
Yeah, this guy.
And then he went on Overwatch, so he's covering that way. So I just ran around this way. I can't move and fire, so but I'm gonna get shot by that guy there on the far right. All right, go ahead.
3 and a 2.
So I don't know if I can even match that. That first range interval. Yeah, 18.
18,
Yeah,
yeah.
so you're at a 6, and you got
No,
highest-
that's a
right, but you're a 5
5.
plus 1 for the red dot.
Oh, okay.
So
But I moved.
yeah, but that just means you
Doesn't
don't get
matter.
the extra plus 1.
Okay.
And you rolled a what?
3 and a 2.
So you're at an 8 and a. So I
9.
can't beat the 9, but if I get a 6, I can tie the.
Okay.
That's my only hope. I need to tie it, have you not kill me, have you roll a 1, and then next turn do it again, and then fire. Nope. So it's a double tap, so that's it. Good game.
Nice one.
I will be back with the post-game wrap. Alright, so Delta Force, they win. They cleared the board of enemy. And Andre and I were just talking about it's a pretty good scenario, but like Andre was saying, there's not enough militia, right?
Well,
We need more militia.
There are enough militia. I think the route I took kept enough range to where you couldn't effectively pin me down early
Right.
enough. If I hadn't have known there were so many guys on the other, because I initially was going to go up the other side, but I saw so many bodies over there. I came up this side, and your patrol directions let me get, close to halfway across the board before you knew anything was up.
Well, I think maybe another thing to keep you from being able to see, instead of actually putting the guys in the buildings, I could just put it on the map. What squads and what building. That way
Yeah.
you wouldn't actually, because you could physically see that there's guys in there. I was supposed to be hiding in there, but you can see through the building.
No, that would make sense.
Maybe
I
that's a
still
better-
probably would have come this direction just because of where the patrol was over there.
Oh yeah.
It was more your patrol position kind of put me off that side.
Yeah.
I kind of like. Well, there's a lot of good cover and maneuvering this direction, where I knew I was going to have trouble with those buildings along. Well, that tall building was what really worried me. I didn't want to have to go past that tall building because I was afraid I'd have to clear it.
Yeah. Plus, I had an IED in that pile of garbage there.
Ah, okay.
So I was kind of waiting with him. Commander was going to set it off. He was going to come out here. And if you got anywhere near there, it was the large IED, like the 8-inch
Oh,
blast.
wow.
So it would have taken everything out.
Nice.
But you never went that way. Another thing I screwed up, I should have just started putting people like these guys on Overwatch right away.
Yeah.
I never put them in Overwatch. But if I did,
Then as I start moving out, because I
when you were
always have
here, I could have
initiative.
fired at you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have initiative all the time, my only counter to that is to put everyone on Overwatch.
It's tough to be the terrorists when you know you're never going to get the
Yeah, hardly ever.
first shot.
Although last game, I think you got initiative somehow one time. So
I did. It's it's tough. The only thing you've really got going is you know where you can move, so you can be a little more maneuverable with the terrorists. But it's just tough to get in a position. Basically, you have to set up an ambush and
Right.
force me to move through it. And
that's what we need to
you
do.
were out of position. You weren't able to get enough forces down to the
Right.
containers.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't get anybody really. Those guys came out of there, but I got a lucky shot on them, and
Well, not
that-
lucky. With
well-
not with the operators. There's no lucky shots for those guys.
well, I made all the shots I needed to make and a lot more. I was rolling well today.
Yeah, maybe to balance it, maybe have like 2 IEDs. So that will slow you down to that you're going to have
That
to
I'd
scan.
have to scan.
You would
yeah.
take more time.
But time doesn't really matter unless there's reserves coming in at some point.
All right, and that's another thing we need to do is maybe put a squad in reserve in a vehicle.
And because time is really on the side of the
Or maybe when the sun comes up, the van of reinforcements could show up.
that would have been really harsh.
I don't think it would have mattered. It would have been, I think that would have helped balance it.
It would have gotten really balanced because I was getting bogged down over here. You just didn't have a lot of great
I didn't mean
line of sights.
I didn't have any.
Well, you were starting to get some hits, but and it was getting to the point where it was going to be a problem because I was having to deal with my wounded.
Right.
And it was really, you
Well,
wound
that's-
one guy, you take out 2 fighters.
Right. That's how it is. So that's why I was trying to get wounds on these guys, and I was not hitting.
Yeah. So
It was all the suppressions, I think, that was making me not hit. So
no, the suppressions really killed you, and just the fact that pretty much anything I shot at was going to be out of commission.
Yep. That's why I needed more militia. So I think definitely a reinforcement, a squad of reinforcements in a vehicle, maybe even some with a weapon on it, and possibly another IED, maybe 2 small IEDs, or another tripwire or something.
Or honestly, if you'd have had some guys in a building over this way
Well, yeah, I didn't have a building
instead
over
of,
here.
because having this completely clear.
Yeah, I couldn't, and I didn't put anyone in there because I figured, I'm not going to sleep in there. Who the hell's going to sleep in
Yeah,
there?
but having a whole table quarter that for the second half of the game that I was moving into that was clear.
Well, this would have been a good place to put an IED or a tripwire
Yep.
to cover, because I don't have anyone covering this area, so we would have covered it, or even landmines. Maybe having a little minefield,
Oh, that would have
like right here.
me,
So,
or anywhere back
Yeah.
here would have.
well, that's something we can consider. So maybe a minefield added to this would help balance it, because that would really throw. You would have to be really careful. Maybe just get rid of the IEDs altogether and just say the militia get a minefield, and they can play. You mark it on the map. So next
Yeah.
time. But anyway, my phone's about to die here, so it was a good game. I think I'll tweak it a little bit, add the minefield, and then maybe a squad of reinforcements. And then I think otherwise the timing and everything's pretty good. So anyway, thanks for watching. We'll be back for the next one.